Connor, thanks so much for joining us, representing the PPA, and so good to have you here. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see you before we wrap it up today.
For sure. Thank you guys so much. Have fun with this match. It's going to be a really, really fun one. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, Connor. All right, and the PPA is well represented, folks. We're going to get started here shortly with a big match. We've got Colin Johns and Tyson McGuffin against Matt Wright and Kyle Yates. And here's my boy, my man, the legend himself, Johnny Pickleball.
That's it, man. We got to get the score 0 out. We got Colin and Tyson taking on Matt Wright and Kyle Yates.
Yeah.
This is going to be a barn burner, man, a real good one.
Hey, go to JohnnyPickleball.com and check it out once in a while. That's where it's happening. Anything going on in pickleball, it's happening at JohnnyPickleball.com.
Yep, and I just came back from Baltimore with Colin Johns, hanging out with him, getting to train with him a little bit, and he's playing very well.
Yeah,
so going to show you some new tricks that he has, and obviously Tyson McGuffin.
Washington State, Tyson McGuffin.
It's an interesting partnership. Colin and Tyson, I don't think they've ever played together, maybe in some pickup games, but, you know, Matt and Kyle know each other very well, and these guys all know each other very well. What am I saying?
Colin Johns, older brother of Ben Johns. And Hannah, our co-host, Hannah Johns. Kyle coached in that lab.
Now, Kyle told me during the break that this ball is coming in fast. Everything just feels super fast in here, which is great.
Well, why would that be as opposed to
that's what he asked me. He said
outside so much?
Yeah, you go from outside, inside. The ball, indoor plays a little bit different.
Right. You have no elements.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tyson calling that one out a little bit. And 1-0-2 from our referee, Peter Clapham.
One thing we just didn't talk about, I didn't see it until the serve, but they just did a stack. I thought. Or maybe not.
Well, Colin feels more comfortable on the forehand side. That I do know.
They are stacking.
Yeah, Colin feels a lot more comfortable on the forehand side. He said that many times. He just likes it. Sometimes you got to play to your strengths a little bit, especially against these two, Kyle and Matt.
Yeah. Do you know much about Colin's background as far as tennis?
Oh, absolutely. Colin was on tour for tennis. Great athlete, great tennis player, great ping pong player as well.
I told you. So all you beer pong professionals out there, you have a shot.
That's it, man.
Let me ask you a question. So watching these guys volley and dink to dink, kitchen to kitchen, what do you prefer more, volleying out of the kitchen or letting it bounce first?
It depends on the ball. It depends on the shot. It depends who I'm playing. There's a lot of variables and a lot of things that go into it, but that just shows you how strategic these guys are and how every shot matters and how much it's all the point that it's being constructed. You know, you really have to take everything into consideration before pulling the trigger. Or else something like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right on cue. Once again, perfect.
Rule number one, does it make a difference if you're thinking whether that you need to keep that ball low? And there's a backhand set wide by Colin. Oh, you can't leave that ball up for the maestro right there. Kyle, the maestro, is putting it away. Hey, Tyson.
Talk about mine.
Yeah. Tyson McGuffin. There he is. Tyson McGuffin coming over and giving him some color.
Well, Tyson's been working out, obviously. He wants that to be well known.
He's looking good. Legs are looking good. Shoulders looking good.
The shorts.
Represented by Selkirk. Playing the Selkirk paddle. Johnny, I'd like to have a conversation with him a little bit about Oh, foot foul by Matt.
And there's our double line judges. Hold up, Peter Clapham and Don Stanley tag team in that call.
Yeah, they tag team because Matt Wright went for the poach and stepped on the line.
I think he was on the line, just in case anybody was curious about that.
Yeah.
All right, 1-2-1. It's a great pickup by Colin on the first one.
You're seeing that a lot, the double hand backhand defense.
That's one of his new ones that he's bringing to the table today. I know he's been working on it. So there's those things that we're talking about. Some of the players that have been working on shots that are now going to be showing them. And a little miscommunication there with Confusion Alley. There's the ball coming in.
Confusion Alley.
That's my favorite, absolutely.
There's Tyson on Buff McGuffin.
So probably a generous call there by Matt Wright as a little bit of laughter comes out.
Tyson giving a little bit of language to the maestro, Kyle Yates. Okay.
And there's the side out.
What do you have for score there, my man?
1-2-1.
Yeah, we have 1-2-1 here. Real early. You know, you guys feeling each other out a little bit. Colin hasn't been on court yet. So, you know, he's probably just getting his legs going.
No, you can't defend that.
And tough exchange there, but Tyson ends up on the winning end of that one.
2-2-1. I'm paying line cut. Oh, that room. 3-2-1.
And 3-2-1 here. Tyson to serve after that out call. A little long by Kyle and trying to keep them back as much as possible. And there's that depth that Kyle's going to give you on a nice block that makes it really difficult to drop that ball back into the kitchen. So especially there's not a lot of room behind these guys.
Kyle with a touch shot right there, bringing Colin down to the net.
And like I said, Colin hasn't played yet today, so normally if he's warmed up really going, I bet he gets it, no problem. He's known to slide on the clay, on the hard court.
Well, we're playing indoor, so we're talking about with the elements. And the elements are even the no sun, no wind. But you also got to take into consideration the depth perception with the lighting.
And tough read there by Colin. He got excited right off the net. And
McGuffin giving out a little
swing and a miss there by Mr. Johns, but that's okay, you know.
There he's Tyson, put it away.
Sexy cover.
McGuffin having some fun out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. What a great shot there.
Great shot right back on the back part of the line, I would say, but that's still in, you know what I mean?
That's a roll, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, nice little backhand roll there.
People get caught up to think just it's a backhand roll. You can have a forehand roll, too.
4-3-2. And a little wide there by Kyle.
Yeah.
Initiating maybe a little too soon, but just trying to keep Tyson honest on that side so he doesn't come over with the forehand. So,
yeah, you want to see some footwork. Just watch Kyle. Watch his footwork. It's phenomenal. Split steps, just his preparation for the next shot is just...
Well, all these guys, I mean, all their footwork is amazing. You know, Colin, Tyson, Kyle. Matt's a little different, you know. Yeah. He makes it look a lot effortless. But, you know, it's still moving his feet nicely and always in the right position.
Well, that's the key. That is the key.
But a lot of times you get those people that say, you know, you guys make it look so easy. Well, they just know where to be. Yep. It helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
But another great point there with the ATP block.
So you call it the wraparound shot, but then you call it the ATP
around the post.
Around the post.
Yes. Which may be a new show coming out with the PPA. Around the post.
Around the post. How about pickleball with Ernie? And our sponsor, Starbucks, now in the game. Jeez. Jackman's Realtor getting a little plug here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Colin going against Matt right on the backhand. He snapped it right back at him.
Well, Matt's hands are super quick.
That's what
he loves to attack.
Attorney by trade, pickleball player at night.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
But then on the other hand, you have Leanne Waters, Lee Waters, I should say. She is she retired from being an attorney to be a full-time pickleball player.
That's it. She'll be out here soon enough.
Let's see her. So our daughter Anna out here. I've not seen anyone defend Kyle's forehand smash today so far, and I've seen about 5 or 6 of them coming directly at us. Powerful.
6-4-2.
6-4-2.
Nice tight match. Matt Wright with a put away left-handed backhand. Boom, boom, boom.
7-4-2.
And starting to gain some momentum here. Let's see if Tyson. And Colin trying the Ernie there. The ball just dropped a little too low for him. So
What I loved about that play, Johnny, was the switch by Matt, by Yates and Wright. Wright went for the poach, and Kyle slid over right like you're supposed to do on a good switch. Oh, Tyson going for the rip. Quick hands.
9-4-2, guys.
They jump just like that. Look at that. There's that reset you were talking about. All right, buddy, 4-9, Johnny Pickleball.
Yeah, I'm going to see if these guys can kind of make a run here themselves, you know, try to get into it a little bit. Matt and Kyle are a very strong team, veterans of the game, you know, all these players. Colin's a little more new to the scene, but obviously has shown that he's an amazing player and going to be here for a while.
That's
so
right.
That's a great ball there by Kyle Yates.
You know what Kyle just did? He showed line and then he went middle. Then just amazing.
4-9-2.
Nice McGuffin with that. Animated serve. And here we go. It's patience.
Well, Matt wants to get involved to start the exchange, so.
Almost daring Tyson to go line on him.
We're just going to move the ball around a little bit, you know, just kind of move it around, see if he can open up a gap here.
And there you go. Good point. Right.
But Tyson really holding his own there on the backhand dinks against Kyle. Kyle really testing him on that more than anything.
9-4-1.
Oh, what a dig by Yates. Here we go again, Johnny. It's dig in time.
Yep, just grind it out, grind out the court, grind out the point a little bit. Tyson back and forth with Kyle. Kyle believes that he can probably out-dink Tyson, although as I say that, he misses that, of course.
You're like worse than the Sports Illustrated.
I know. It's like the guy that says he's a 99% free throw shooter, you know what I mean? Then he bricks one. So, but yeah, Kyle just testing that out.
That's a little return long on Tyson. So I believe that puts it at 10-4 on the one on 10-4-2.
10-4-2. See if Kyle can close it out here. And
Game is on the Maestro's paddle. Right comes in. Look at, oh, wow.
that's tough, though, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
Matt thought he'd catch him off guard, but that cross-court drive, Tyson's reaction just ends up going down the line, but it was so low and such a great block that Kyle couldn't really do anything.
Ooh.
Second server.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
4-10-2.
And that's a clean winner by Tyson McGuffin down the middle.
Tyson McGuffin giving us
A little confusion.
Little chest bump.
Little confusion there, a little overly excited over that. 5-10-2, taking what he can.
Okay. John, I'm going to ask you a question about the serve.
Absolutely.
After this point.
Yep, we have 6-10-2. They're on a nice little run right now. That's a great dig. Great dig there by Tyson.
And just like that, we got a little rally here. 7-10.
Yeah, they're going to keep going.
They grouped it to start it at the...
Tyson being from Idaho, you know, he's not used to the Florida heat yet. So even though we're indoors, it's probably still a lot warmer than where he's from. So got to towel off between all the points. 7-10-2.
I think that's also a cardiovascular strategy.
That's it,
When to take that time out. So how important is the serve? How important is the serve to have pace on it?
10-7-1.
At this level, it helps. Try to set up a short return so you guys come in a little bit easier.
Nice back.
But until that's going to do it. Matt Wright winning that exchange against Colin Johns. And that's going to be game one. Matt and Kyle taking it 11-7 versus Colin and Tyson.
So let me ask you a question. So on the serve, how do I do that? I put a lot of pace on the serve, and how do I get a shorter?
Well, it's a forward motion. You're going to be stepping forward into the serve. You want to make sure that your hips are going forward. Open them up a little bit.
No, I mean, how do I? So my intent though is to have the return be short. So I want to move them around a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
You want to make sure that your serve is going deep, so that hopefully that you can have some pace, some depth on it. Especially in this place, it's hard to get some depth when you're back there trying to receive it and you don't have that much room.
Right, but we're hoping for. If I have a really good serve, I'm pushing them back, like you said. I'm hoping for a short return, then come in and put the point away.
Yeah, it helps with your third shot drop to be a little bit easier to transition forward a little bit, quicker.
I guess what I'm asking in a roundabout way is you don't want to bet the house on just trying to kill the serve every time. There's not a lot of times you're going to ace anybody.
No, yeah, you just want to get it in.
Right.
At the end of the day,
you're trying to, like, if you look at Tyson, if you're a first-time watcher, you go, wow, that guy's really pounding the hell out of the ball because of his animated swing. And
yeah.
Here we go.
But until then, we're going to go right to game two.
Return to the maestro.
Now let's see which kind of adjustments. It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments
Kyle Yates on the serve.
Tyson and Colin can do here. Try to pull this to a game three.
Good hands.
Second serve.
Second serve, 0-0 on the 2. Second match.
0-0-2.
Wright and Yates against McGuffin and Collins. Johnny, I just saw a backhand reminiscent of you just now by Tyson McGuffin on that preset, that preload. Yeah, he's a tough one to challenge against a good blocker like that.
All right, 0-0-1 here.
Kyle with a lob. McGuffin. Johns with the, oh, look at this switch.
That's such a great move by Colin. We're going to see how this point ends out.
Oh, this is a point at best. And that works out in Yates' favor.
But very smart by Colin. Even though they lost that point, when he switched over to get that ball, he didn't try to overpower it. He just reset it to give them time to neutralize and get back.
Yep, absolutely.
Uncharacteristic miss there by Matt, but it happens.
1-0-2.
I thought Matt was questioning your call, Johnny.
I know, right?
A rip by Tyson McGuffin right at Yates. Yates defends, puts it back in play. You ever play against Wright?
I have hit with Mr. Wright. Yes, I've hit with Matt on a few different occasions. I'll be actually heading to Wichita to Chicken and Pickle with the Johnny Pickleball Show and having Matt and Lucy playing that as well, which is going to be fantastic. So I'll make sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to make sure he's my partner for the first round.
Stacking the deck.
That's it.
Stacking the deck with Johnny Pickleball. Trying to trigger 100-0 on Johnny Pickleball shows. There we go.
That's a great setup. There's that 1-2 punch we were talking about earlier.
And that was more like a 14-15 punch.
Yeah, I know. He set that up nicely, but we were talking about constructing the point.
Sure.
Kind of moving it around until you get your opening.
That's why patience is such a vital part of this sport. Shout out to Scotty Kufis up in Orlando. Good friend of mine. Scotty was just, he actually did something with you recently. Oh, here we go, 1-2-2. Oh, Kyle using a little bit of his ping pong volley, poof, trying to drop it on the back of the line.
Good hands there by Colin, digging that ball out to force Yates to hit another ball. Pushed it a little wide on that one.
Ray called that out. I don't know if that would have been out there. Tough and no win.
It's a great cover by Tyson in the middle. Once that ball goes over wide, Colin has to slide over to protect the line. Tyson covers that middle.
Yeah, you don't usually see Kyle go for that shot. And he puts it right back in play. And
so our referee there, Peter Clapham, we're going to have to replay the point, I assume, here because he got excited, called a foot fault, but decided that the ball bounced first, which it did. So
what happens on that? Just a do-over?
It should be a replay of the point. Or
we call it a do-over.
Oh, no, they gave him, he went ahead and gave him the point, actually.
Gave who the point? Which side?
Well, we're at 4-1-1 either way. And Colin's sitting on that with a forehand.
Yeah, in rep play we call it a do-over. In your world, we call it a replay.
That's it, right? I mean, could have called it a mulligan, right?
Could mulligan works?
Mulligan works.
And here we go. It's a dink, and here we go. Oh, Kyle pushing out left. All right, what do we have, everybody? It's going to be 4-7-1.
6-1-1, guys. So really running away with it right now, having a nice momentum push. Couple uncharacteristic errors by Yates.
Great.
And a nice backhand right. Yep. But you can be down 10-1 and come back.
I mean, obviously, Matt Wright being an attorney, what do you sounds better, Yates and Wright or Wrights and Yates law firm? Brought to you by the Maestro digging in against McGuffin. There we go. Oh, McGuffin.
Great reset by Matt.
Exactly.
A lot of times when players initiate, the other player on the opposite side tries to attack back. But see, by actually slowing the ball back down, it makes it more difficult for the other player who initiated to actually, soften it back. So the change of pace really affects things.
Sure does. I like that little slide back. Look at that.
Great flip, another great reset.
Oh, going for the Ernie. And Wright puts it by. Now, this is a perfect example. It was 1-6 before that point. Now it's 2-6. Let's see if we can have a little grouping here as far as momentum and points. Watch how fast they can go. 2-6. That's a point right
Probably
there.
one of the best points we've had so far this game.
All day.
You think all day, too?
Yeah, that was good just because of the backhand shot that was just hit. Now it's like all of a sudden 3-6. Talk about the grouping. Folks, don't ever give up out there.
Great little flip there by Colin.
Yeah, great hands, soft hands. Didn't know where he was going to go with it. Just drops it right in front of Kyle in the kitchen. All right, 3-6 on the 2. Yates is serving. Backhand by McGuffin in the kitchen. Right.
We call that being a little ambitious.
What do you think he was going for on that one? The post?
He's going around the post. Yeah, he thought he saw it, and sometimes we think we do, and a little tougher. Ball sometimes stops instead of keeps going, though.
Poached by McGuffin and plays off. Plays off.
That's a great read by Tyson, and putting that right down the middle. It's a good move.
Yep. That's what Matt says. Matt Wright giving a shout out to Tyson, saying, good move. Okay, 7-7.
Well, Matt knew it was coming. It just, the placement of the ball. And again, when you attack, looking for that different placement on the body versus just flipping it up without any kind of purpose or direction, doesn't really do you any good. So,
No. Kyle taught me that flip. Kyle said, 9 out of 10 times when you're in a situation, like, go for the body. You get yourself out of that jam. Don't just try to hit a cross-court winner. Pop it into the person's chest or in that chicken wing area.
well, new game here so far. Definitely. You have Tyson and Collin, 8-3 lead.
Oh, good setup by the Maestro.
And continuing to roll.
Close it out.
9-2.
There we go. Nice play by Kyle.
And Kyle likes that little backhand flip down the middle. Once he's going to pull you out wide, it's an outside-inside kind of move. Really great read by him, and, really got away with it. Really nice shot there. So let's see if they can make a little move here. And that's the start of the journey.
And there you go. He needed 1 point to get to the next point. Brick by brick. Oh, almost. All right, the Maestro serving on 492. Here we go. See if we can get a little run here. No.
That's a great drive.
That bottom just dropped out of that ball.
Yeah, he got a nice little topspin roll on that.
Up at the top of the net then. Oh.
Great exchange.
Wow.
That's a great exchange.
The Maestro with lightning quick hands. Famous, like, that's what it's all about, hand speed.
9-2.
Oh, again, Kyle trying to go past McGuffin on the backhand side.
But Kyle has a lot of confidence right now, knowing that if he flips it up, Matt's right there. You have Matt right next to you.
Right.
So it's not, he can get away with that kind of stuff a little bit.
Oh.
And as soon as I say something, once again, they collide in the...
Johnny, don't say anything about the building falling down.
I know.
Every time you say something, it goes the other way.
Well, I did say he knew Matt was right there.
Yeah. But I would say on that particular play, that was Kyle's ball. It was Kyle's forehand. But then again, you get into the conversation when you're playing with a player like Matt Wright. Kyle again does it again. That flicky, that nasty flick from the backhand into Collin Johns' chest, and couldn't defend it.
7-9-1.
All right, 7-9-1 here.
Here we go. Nice shot, Kyle.
Okay. Second serve.
And he called that one out.
Yeah.
So we're going to go second server here, Kyle Yates.
7-9-2.
7-9-2.
Match on a little push up.
Great exchange, another reset.
Oh, Johnny pickleball, Matt Wright.
And what a point there. Kyle,
Great
Matt
job.
Wright, showing the hands.
Johnny Pickle, you called it. That was exactly the shot that Kyle hit, and then Matt was there for a backhand and put it away. Look at this.
And that's going to be out. Another quick exchange there.
That right, great hands.
Thank you.
In his world, they would say overruled, sustained.
And 9-9-2 here. Nice little run by Matt and Kyle. See if they can just keep going.
We talked about the grouping of the points.
And there was the flip again, but that one came off the net a little bit, little unlucky. And we're going to go side out here. Colin Johns to serve. Or Tyson to serve, excuse me. 9-9-1.
Kyle with a rip with a drive and a half down the backhand side of Kyle Yates. The Maestro put it in the net.
10-9-1.
There we go. On McGuffin's paddle.
And that's going to be tough.
Well,
and that's going to be the second game.
Oh, we got a tiebreaker coming.
That's it. Tiebreaker coming up here.
Tiebreaker's going to be to 5. It's going to be to 5 on this one.
And that's a great adjustment there by Colin and Tyson to take game 2, force a game 3, our tiebreaker. Now this one with the tiebreaker, I believe,
Goes to 5.
goes to 5.
Goes to 5, and you only win by 1, I believe.
Absolutely.
And we're doing that for time constraints here to make sure that we're getting all in this great play for the day.
Yeah, what a great second game that was. A lot of high exchanges. I think that some of those points went ridiculously long, and all ended up being reset by Matt Wright, it seemed like. Also on this one, we're going to make a change. I was just told we are going to make a change, and on this third game, we're going to 11.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
They're going to make it a game 3. They're not going to let this one stop.